Okay. I'm staring directly at the kilobits reader. It says it's good. It says it's stable. Looks good now. Okay. Alright. Because yesterday he was playing games, and it was fine. I wasn't noticing any issues, and watching the playback. Glad we got that sorted out quickly. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. I don't know what happened, but I'll work on it. I'll work on it. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. That is going to be fun to sort out with the, Did we ever get the Bingus to work? I don't know if we ever got the Bingus to work. Let's try this again. Bingus. Why is the Bingus not working? Can we veg? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna try and veg myself. So the veg works, and that's through BQBot. So then why? Oh, but Tidy Up is turned off for some reason. Turn these all on. Let me go to text-to-speech and try. BQBot should be allowed to say things on this screen. We had the issue in the past that I wasn't able to change it, where it would go off while we're on the screen and you couldn't actually see Henbert. Ah, whatever. Everything is scuffed already. Let's just fucking go. Let's just fucking go. Are you gonna work on this screen? Is that what the issue is?
This is a test.
Yes, that was what the issue was. So now if we Bingus... I can't believe this is where we're at right now. If we, Bungus...
Bingus.
There we go. Much better. Much better. The Bingus has been... Where from? Twitter? If you give me a day, I can probably locate it for you, because I am really bad at remembering where I get stuff from. It was free use with no credit required, however, so I'm in the clear. They were also originally red petals, and I had to alter the color to be green, so they're like leaves. Yeah, this thing. Oh, fuck. Why is everything going off here? Okay. Yeah, the green leaves when the screen changes. Woo! There we go. I looked at my preview, and I'm like, what is that white fluffy thing in the center of the screen? It's a cauliflower from when I tested the veg. Because of course. Also, I just realized that's a problem. The music is behind the veg. I'm going to have to... Oh, thank you. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, the music needs to be above the fruit. There we go. So now, legally, it's displayed as intended. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are once again going to be playing Minecraft on the Mercury SMP. I'm sorry for that very rough start, but it wouldn't be a goddess stream if something didn't go terribly, terribly wrong. So let's go ahead. Hi, John. Hello. Let's go ahead and get started. Say that I actually spent some time doing what I needed to do on this goddamn stream. Where am I? Oh no.
Gather, guess what?
What? Chicken
butt.
Oh.
Ha ha.
Oh. I walked right into that one. This is spoilers. I'm gonna need to ask you guys very politely to just kind of, close your eyes and don't pay no attention to anything you see. This hasn't happened yet, and I completely forgot that I logged out while I was down there. So we're just gonna casually restart the stream, start it over. We're gonna stop it. We're gonna start it again. Don't worry, we'll get it right this time. The VOD will be perfect. The VOD will be beautiful. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. No, I'm not gonna do that. Ahem. All right, let's super quick. Howdy, farmhands! My name is Gata, and welcome to the stream. Since we last saw each other, I have accomplished this. I've gone around my farm. Meatloaf, that's my earbud. Give me that. Thank you. I've gone around the farm, and I've collected up all the various chests full of doodads and whatnot, and I brought them all the way up here. Meatloaf does say earbud tasty. It's kind of a problem. It's kind of an issue. Did I organize? No. Absolutely the fuck not. Who do you think you're talking to? I just brought everything up. It took multiple trips because we don't have shulker boxes. So it took multiple trips to bring all of these chests up, and I plopped them down here and said, okay, everything is here. I just need to organize it into these chests. And as you can see, these are still here. Therefore, anything we may need will most likely be in these chests, but alas. Also, I have a new mod on, which you can't really see with JEI, but it allows me to, hold on, can I, there we go. It allows me, well no, chat's covering it, to choose whether or not I see my own stuff or see other people's stuff. And I've set it all to off at the moment, so that I see everyone's skin and not the armor they're wearing, which is pretty cool. It's a fabric mod. Look it up. It's easier than having everyone have a resource pack to make their shit invisible, in my personal opinion. Hello, Mocha. Welcome to the stream. Geronimo! Sploosh. Oh, actually, where's my volume? Did I turn my volume off? Oh my god, I turned the game volume off. I didn't hear a sploosh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We gotta do this again. We gotta do this again. I didn't hear the sploosh. I want to hear the sploosh. It brings me great joy. There we go. Up we get.
Howdy. Sir_055. Wait, I thought you were still in prison?
Oh. Hi, Cross. Nice to know you got out. All right, so, Geronimo! Sploosh. Just don't mention it. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. But yes, welcome to the stream, Cross. Or CR_055. Today, we are going to be working on the town, on the great city of Raglandia, or Raglington, or whatever the fuck he's planning on calling it. We haven't touched this in a while. We put down signs saying what we wanted each area to be. I believe this is going to be a horse rental. Yeah, it's going to be a horse. Forgot about that. That's so stupid. It's going to be a horse. And over here, we're going to have a general store across from the creeper barrel, across from a boutique. Horse quartz? No. It's a spin on Hertz, Hertz, which is a car rental business. So it's Hortz. You love Tim Hortz? Oh, Tim Horsons would be amazing to have around here. What has been accomplished since the last time I seriously took any time was off camera due to the rollback. I had to redo this entirely. We have the library mostly in place. We're just missing the books. This is where we're going to be storing all of our important business stuff, our important documents. It's built, but it's not filled. Over here we have the hospital, which, as you can see, I have accomplished some work on the waiting area, but the actual tower itself there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. And then this over here is my greatest shame. I was doing some experimental sideways building. This is supposed to be going down into the train tunnel, so it's meant to be kind of like a train station. But my experimental building did not lend good results. So I'm honestly considering just tearing all this down and starting over, but I have no idea for what we can do elsewise. This is going to be a smithy. Raglan had started building this before the rollback, so I haven't touched this area, expecting him to come back and redo what he had done. So, aside from interiors and the fact that we gotta redo this entirely, this down here area is mostly done. Just see some decorations, some foliage, maybe a little viewing platform for the water feature here. And then if we go up here, all the way up here, we have Town Hall. Unfortunately, our wheat-based coverage did not survive the rollback. And in fact, the mayor sort of like avoided his duty. He is no longer has any political power over Ragland. He has defected, which more power to him. We're all happy for him, I guess. But the result is that we don't have a mayor. We don't. Yeah, no. Mayor Pigglestein has resigned. He has Piggle resigned. So, unfortunately, this is what we have, and I'm gonna be real with you. It's not great. It's not great. Most of the progress we had made, as shitposty as it was undone by the rollback, and I just haven't touched it since. Honestly, having our great work, our great hay bale, removed was really a downer for my motivation. I actually had a hard time streaming for a couple of weeks after that. We got most of the stuff fixed and replaced, but still, you know? Oh, thank you for the veg. Oh, delicious. There's a carrot. I see some wheat. We got some peppers. Oh, I had the most delicious stuffed green pepper the other day. It was literally just burger, cheese, and ketchup inside a green pepper. And I was like, this can't be that good. And then I took a bite and I'm like, oh, I have no taste. This is actually fucking amazing. It was so good. So what we're going to do today is we're going to pick one of these projects and we're going to see it through. I want there to be some visible progress. We don't have to do the inside. We don't have to like 100% complete it, but I just want the structure to be there so that it looks like we've accomplished something, so Raglan doesn't come by and smite us for not doing our jobs. Let's see what resources we still have available to us, because these chests haven't been touched. We have lots of dirt. We have some spruce. We have a small amount of oak logs in here. We have more oak log. Okay, so oak, acacia, small amounts of spruce. Let's see here. I think what we should do is start off with a cobblestone base. And do we do oak logs? Do we have any other logs? For the general store. Ironically, specifically for the general store. Because you see specific and general are antonyms. And specific with general the store, you understand. So I think what we're going to do. Listen, I had a thought there. All right, I've said nothing. Shut up. The general store is going to be closer to my farm, so I want it to have more of a rustic feel. So we're gonna give it the old cobblestone base to kind of match over here, and still we're gonna use the oak as bracing, but I kind of want to use a different wood for the walls to make it have more of a Hello? Another Enderman? He's not named, he's just here. Wait, is this the same Enderman? I'm just gonna leave that be. I'm just gonna fucking leave that be. I'm not messing with that. Nope. Not after last week. No, thank you. Listen, Endermen can do what they want, right? We live in a free country, arguably. If they want to teleport around and do weird alien stuff, by all means. We do have a clip of that? Yeah, we have a clip of that. Yeah, we got a clip of that. All right. So, as per usual, we shall start with the corners. So I want the entrance to be here. So this is going to be like a big grand window. You can look in and see some of the wares. And then the actual entrance will be like right through here. Hup, hup. How are we all doing today, by the way? I haven't even asked. How rude of me. I had an okay day. I went to work. It sure was a Monday. Where is this block? Oh, it's right here. Did I accidentally put this block in the perfect spot. Oh my god. I had no idea. Well then. It was a Monday, and Mondays aren't necessarily bad, but it is always a little bit funky coming back after the weekend, you know? It's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Why do I have to be here? This is so I don't forget what I'm working on. But for the most part, it was fine. I had to go do some house cleaning duties. I work in a... Meatloaf, please don't chew up my cords. I work in a retirement setting, and there are a number of residents who are not physically capable of doing some stuff like making their beds, cleaning their house, and we provide that service for them, for those that are unable to perform those duties themselves anymore, which is nice. It's wonderful. It's great. But we're also short-staffed. So I was sent to go take care of this lady's bed. And this woman was so very particular. It was actually really great because she like told me step by step exactly how she liked her bed made, which, like, you know what? Considering how specific she wanted the mattress to be this many inches away from the wall. She wanted the first blanket to have this many inches of clearance. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. And I'm like, of course, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am. Sure thing, ma'am. She wanted the blankets folded over the pillow a very specific way. And I was like, all right, this is great. This is fine. So I go back and I tell my boss that so-and-so was very, very particular. Thank you. And I was getting a chuckle out of it. And my boss like put her face in her hand and she goes, when I called her to let her know that you would be coming over to... Oh, is there actually a B in this? Oh, that's going to be a problem. B. Let's see. It's shears that I need to get honeycomb, right? I'm going to attempt to avoid the Enderman and check in here. I don't seem to have any shears. Do I have any iron left over? Shears is honeycomb. Yeah. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to sleep and grab shears while I am up there. And come morning, the bee will pop out, and I should be able to safely destroy the hive without it freaking out at me if it's not in the hive. Is that how bees work? I don't know. How do bees? How do bees? How do? All right. But no, this resident was apparently very concerned. Geronimo! Spoosh. That, because I was a man, that I wouldn't know how to make a bed. And this woman is, like, in her 90s, so, like, she can be excused. But also, it's like, madam, I'm pretty sure they always get mad when you break the hive. Wait, where'd it go? Where did it go? It's not in my inventory, right? I heard the pickup sound. Oh, it's on top of the hive. Oh. All right, let's eat some steak. We may have to run for the nearest source of water to dive down. Can I? Whoops, I fell down the hole. All right, There we go. 3 honeycomb. All right. Let's get ready to run. There was no bee in that. Okay. Well, there was in fact no bee. Fantastic. Amazing. Perfect. No bee to be in the hive. Oh, how sad. To be or not to be, that is the question. The answer is clearly no. There is no bee to be inside the bee hive. I don't know what I'm going with this. Or why I'm collecting grass. I don't, need it, but alright. Just grab all this up. Grab this, grab this, grab this. I do regret filling this forest with shit when I was decorating it when we first started on the server. Because now that I'm having to take it all down, it's like, not ideal. Not ideal, if I'm being honest. Alright, so we have the base layout done. What I think I want to do, now that we've done that, at least there isn't a swamp. Honestly, fucking true. Fucking true. I want there to be a big arch, like here, with inset double doors. So this will be empty, and then whatever we use will be like this. Yeah. So this will be kind of like a little entryway with an arch over it, and then the doors will be here, and you go in, and you're in the general store. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, now what do I want to use for the actual walls? Let me see, what wood I have. I don't know if I want to go darker or if I want to stay lighter. Do I have a decent amount of birch anywhere? Insect? No, insect. Set in. I-N-S-E-T, not insect. You fool. What would that even mean? I do have some spruce, but not enough for, all the walls. I do have some birch, but not enough. Here, let me take this birch and go see if I have any more birch up in my storage. My storage. Let's real quick take a look-see. How does the birch look next to the oak? Not bad, actually. I kind of like that. This is a bit too samey for my tastes, honestly. It needs more decoration. I'm thinking of adding, vines around it. You give it a little bit of a greenery pop. Try to make up for that. I use the strip logs for that build, for the creeper barrel, which unfortunately prevents me from using stairs and stuff to give it more texture. The barn looks good. Thank you. How is Ewan doing? We can go ask him if you give me a second. No, I don't have any birch in here. Okay. All right. Okie doodle. I have some birch here. What was I using birch for earlier? I know that I wanted it for something. Oh, here's a bunch of birch logs. Will this be enough? Probably not, if I'm being entirely honest. But we do have birch saplings and some X's. So let's run by our. Oh, actually, hold on. Greenery. We'll just quietly get rid of all of this. We don't need any of that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine where it is. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's pop down. Geronimo! Is string green, Gotta? It can be if you squint your eyes. Hi, Ewan. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You having a good day? Really? I mean, how are you gonna how do you intend to actually complete that? I don't mean to be a little too pointed about this, but you are stuck in this fenced area. Like, you don't roam around terribly much. How are you planning to get all the way over there? Oh, okay. Well, apparently he knows a guy. I'd like to see him get an 18-wheeler onto this lot. Or rather, I wouldn't, but, you know. He knows a guy! He knows a guy. Alright, where should we grow our birch? We can probably just smack it down in here, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, we can put them on top of the moss. Perfect. Now you may be wondering, Gata, when these things pop, won't they mess with your building? The answer is yes. Am I a smart enough man to think of that ahead of time? No, I am most definitely not. Alright, now it's time for everyone's favorite part. Gata goes quiet while he builds in Minecraft. No, I'll keep talking. I'll keep talking. So, Aya, I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. How are you doing? Are you excited for Raglan's Streamiversary this coming Saturday? Yeah? You and I are both gonna be guests. Are you gonna be playing in either the Mario Kart or Mario Party sections? Because that's where I'm going to be. I signed up for those due to them being in like proper time spots. Raglan says, we have a third-party playtest session at work right now, so I'm lurking, but I, for one, am excited. Amazing. Well, of course, it's your Streamiversary, so of course you're excited. I hope you're excited. It's your own Streamiversary. This is your second year as a streamer? Is that correct? It can't be your first, can it? I feel like I've already been to a Streamiversary of yours, unless I am drastically misremembering. Second stream. We'll be playing those games together. Amazing. Amazing. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I get to play games with Aya. Ah! Amazing. Oh, and also Raglan will be there too, I guess. Your first anniversary was your... That's true, because you weren't always Prince Raglan. Deepest lore. I have always been a farmer. On some level, I have always been a farmer. So I don't have that kind of deep lore, unfortunately. Alright, pop. I don't get coordinated to be a farmer? No, unfortunately. They give you a trucker cap and a little tin of chew, and they're like, you'll probably get like mouth cancer from this, but it's part of the tradition. Don't chew tobacco, kids. Don't do it. So upcoming Streamiversary will be king. No, still just a prince. Still only a prince. Raglan's parents are alive and well. Long may they reign. So in the meantime, he remains the sole heir of Raglandia. I'm pretty sure it's how the lore works. Let's see here. I think I do want to pull this up 3. Raglan is a principality, and Prince is the highest there is. I was gonna make a weed joke, but I didn't actually know how you felt about weed jokes, so I decided against it. Are you proud of me? Alright. So what I think I want to do, I'm looking at this building. I want it to have some visual identity aside from the creeper barrel. So I think what I want to do is have the second level be smaller, so that it has a small rim of roof going around it, and the upper layer is going to be like where the clerk lives, like the home for the general store manager or owner or whatever. I need more birch. Birch time. Actually, probably should sleep time, if I'm being honest. Whoop. Ow. once we have these buildings in place and we're able to actually cordon off the dark woods, we can focus on having some tasteful lighting. An upstairs attic room like Kiki's delivery service. Sure, if that's your point of reference. I haven't seen Kiki's in a very long time. I feel like I should go back to it now as an adult, but I'm told it's about burnout culture, so like, I don't know, it might be a little too close to home for me, you know what I mean? Spooky. Well, Halloween is right around the corner, followed by Christmas. I am excited for Halloween this year. I'm not doing anything special IRL, but I do have a spooky Minecraft mod pack that I'm going to be playing during October, so that's going to be exciting. Ooh, yes, exactly. I'm very excited for that content. Alright. But I must stop myself, because I want to play it now, right now, but I want to go into it feeling fresh, you know? Is it the Spook Jam pack? No, it is not. I've just taken the most recent version of Bewitchment and its add-ons, and I've slapped it together into a mod pack with some quality of life stuff. So we're primarily going to be playing through the Bewitchment mods, as opposed to like a larger mod pack. I downloaded all the mods 7, thinking I'd see how it runs on my computer, see if I could stream with it. The question, how does it run? Answer is not well. Why is the axe wood? Because when chopping down trees, why would you use anything else? I have so many diamonds. That's neither here nor there. I had these made up already, and I'm going to use them. Yeah, Mocha, so in our semi-weekly TTRPG that I do, I am playing a witch. She is a star elf, a blue-skinned star elf named Oriana, and she is studying to be a potions master. And she has high anxiety at all times because her found family, i.e. the rest of the party, are a bunch of idiots who are consistently getting themselves into trouble. I love her very much. She is also a lesbian, and I'm so fucking mad because Tegan, sir, we haven't spent any box for your dad jokes. That was a freebie. That was a freebie. Everyone gets one. You also have high anxiety. Yeah, well, them's the shakes. My DM, Tegan, invented an NPC specifically for me to be like, oh, what a pretty boy. I'm so excited to interact with this NPC. But I'm like, Tegan, why would you make a femboy NPC specifically to my tastes while I am actively role-playing as a lesbian? The table thought that was the fucking funniest thing they'd ever heard, but I was pissed. I'm like, you're telling me, you're giving me a literal doe-eyed twink in the form of this fawn boy, and I'm not even in the right frame of mind to enjoy it. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Just to torture you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're actually reaching the final arc in that campaign. We've been playing almost weekly for a full calendar year. And I can't give spoilers because some of the players watch my VODs. But we just last week or the week before, we did the first session of the final arc. So we have maybe 3 months-ish left of this year-long campaign. And I am very excited because all of the plot threads are being tied up, and we're gonna fight the BBEG. We've spent the whole campaign not knowing who the BBEG even is, and they are about to reveal themselves. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. Actually, now I think about it, if you go to, I believe this is publicly available, if you go to my YouTube, the TTRPG one-shot, Beware the Bufflewump, that was me running in that campaign. And I was actually very pleased with how that turned out. It's not visually ideal because I was experimenting with how I wanted my TTRPG content to even look. So visually, it's a work in progress stage that I use for Return to Kong Island and all that, or Escape from Kong Island rather. And all of the little VTuber voices are me. They're just copies of me. So visually, it's not very appealing, but I think the story was pretty good. No, I gotta turn this into dimmins first. There we go. And then once we finish with that, I'm gonna be taking over and running the first playtest group for my new game, Bangarang Bay. So I'm very excited about that. I got the Minecraft-based TTRPG generator almost fully operational. The bones of it, at least. Once all the vanilla stuff is in there, and I can feasibly run a game using just the vanilla content, I'll say it's functional. But then I have to start adding in, like, other stuff. You know, like the world lore stuff that I want to add to that setting. Bones? Bones where? What's the main show inspiration? Sonic Kamen Rider? So, Bangarang Bay, not Bonerang Bay or anything like that. I don't know what you were talking about, Raglan. Bangarang Bay is a One Piece inspired world, but it is inhabited primarily by Sonic furries, and they all do Dragon Ball Z stuff. If you redeem Rant Topic, Henbert will randomly pull one out of a hat. If you just mention a topic in chat and my hyperfixation latches onto it, you're technically getting it for free. I do not control the ADHD, so I mean, if you want to game the system like that, go for it. Lol. I know what I'm about. I know who I am as a person. You know? ADHD go! D&D and Wizards of the Coast! Oh no! Mocha, why? Literally why? Well, funnily enough... Take a bit more water. Funnily enough, they haven't done anything recently. Like, I haven't tweeted about them in a minute. Because they haven't done anything. Better make sure your water bottle is nice and full. It's not. It's already half empty. So I will have to go back and refill it at some point. You know they're shitty. What do you want to know specifically? Be a little more specific than that. Because they haven't done anything particularly gross recently to make me want to rant about it. If that makes sense? My issues with Dungeons & Dragons is multifaceted. First of all, there's D&D as a product. What you wanted to make that... Oh, the film. No, that would have been like a series of videos where I just sit down and basically write out a fucking manifesto about it. God damn. No. Just gotta stretch there real quick. So I have issues with D&D as a product, D&D as a brand, and Wizards of the Coast as a company. Wizards of the Coast as a company has a long track record of just being shit to people. I'm not going to speak for anyone, but multiple people of color who have gone to work for them have reported having their concepts and work just be straight up stolen by the white designers with no compensation, talked over in groups, not allowed to do the work they were hired to do because they were essentially just diversity hires. If you look up the individual, Orion Black, on Twitter, I think their full name is Orion Black, they have done many threads about their time with Wizards and why they're never going back. And just their description of how things are in that company alone is enough to make me treat them the way I treat Chick-fil-A. But there's more than that. There's also been instances where individuals have excused sexual harassment, going all the way back to the advent of 5th edition, back in the 2013, I believe. There's an individual who, for legal purposes, I cannot say attempted a sexual assault. However, I can legally say that he was accused by multiple individuals of using his position at conventions to sexually assault individuals. Those individuals contacted HR for Wizard of the Coast and reported what had happened to them, reported their accusations, rather. I have to be specific because this guy is literally suing anyone who tries to talk about it. So I have to be very specific about this. Not that he'll care that some PNG tuber on Minecraft was talking about the accusations, but he might. So just to be safe. Instead of like handling the situation properly, certain individuals, Mike Merles, went to the accused, asked, "Hey, did you do this?" The accused said no, and then they doxed the accusers on the internet, and these individuals were chased by D&D fanboys, and they have not returned to the internet under their previous identities since. Yeah. Mike Merles, I will say out loud, needs to be fired. He still works for D&D, and I do not know how. He needs to be fired. Zach was eventually, I think he was let go because of the numerous allegations. Eventually, Wizards did say, hit the bricks, bud. But he has spent most of his time since just litigating the heck out of it, as though he can, like, prove his innocence or something. I don't know what he's thinking. But he has gone to court numerous times trying to claim that he has been libeled against when people speak about these incidents because he lost his job at Game Company. Very gross. All right. So there is evidence of taking work from people of color, of hiring people of color explicitly to say they did, not to have them actually give anything of value to the projects, just to like be there for diversity's sake. And they have a history of protecting abusers and excusing sexual assaults. All of that on its own would be bad, right? Like, I don't want to minimize how bad that is, but also that's kind of like the short version of why I don't like their company and their work. I'm going to spend this entire time talking about D&D and not doing any building. Let me think real quick. What material do I want to use for the roof? I used a darker wood for this roof. I don't really want to do the same over here, but birch is already pretty light. We have cobble for the base. Do I do cobble for the roof? Or do I do stone? Acacia, you're right. Fuck off. Acacia would actually look pretty good with this. Acacia would actually, unironically, look pretty good with the birch oak combo. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. A win for the Hamlet. Fuck off. Fuck off. But yes, so not to minimize how shit what I've described already is, but that's only the beginning of why I dislike them as a company. I also dislike their business practices vis-a-vis how D&D is marketed and what is in it. So baseline, and people will argue about this till the cows come home. I don't take any argument. I'm saying this out loud, and this is my truth. D&D is full of racist stereotypes. Now, why? and to what extent those stereotypes exist has been chewed over by a bunch of people other than me, plenty of them claiming that there is no racist overtones in there. There is. I'm not going to get into it. But the majority of the content that is in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition that retains racist imagery or concepts mostly does not come about because the designers themselves were racist, right? It's not because the people who wrote Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition sat down and said, okay, let's make this racist, right? It's fantasy. That's the thing. It's fantasy, there always is. See, that's what I take umbrage with. When D&D reimagined itself for 5th edition, they had the chance, heck, with 4th edition, they had the chance to actually step back and, like, re-examine what content they were carrying over from previous editions, right? So much about what is in D&D was added because it existed in fantasy works previous. So, like, there's racist undertones in Lord of the Rings, right? Like, J.R.R. Tolkien said so himself in his later years that he regretted making the orcs obvious Mongolian stereotypes. It made sense to him when he was writing it. The guy fought the Mongols in World War I. So, like, I sort of understand why he'd say, oh, these guys who I had to fight for my life against and I lost all my friends to, yeah, they're the bad guys in my fantasy story. I understand the thought process behind that, but it doesn't change the fact that his racist characterization of that culture ended up becoming a very harmful stereotype that carries on to this day, although most of the language used for orc culture specifically focuses on stereotypes for black people, because of course it does. Because of course it fucking does. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of anti-Semitic stuff, and again, it's not because the D&D 5e designers sat down and said, "Let's keep all the racist stuff in." It's because no thought was given at all. No thought was given at all to what changes should be made to the product as they were designing it for this new iteration, and now it's codified. Exactly. 5th edition. To give a very quick history lesson of Dungeons and Dragons. Here we go. To give a very quick history lesson of Dungeons and Dragons, 3rd edition was very crunchy. 3rd edition came out, I want to say, in the late 90s, very early 2000s. Imagine if they had a person of color on their team when they started. Oh yeah, absolutely. That definitely would have helped. That definitely would have fucking helped. 3rd edition came out and was very popular. Okay? Right? However, it was also very difficult for new players to get into. It was very crunchy, very math-based, basically long algebra to figure out whether or not you managed to hit a goblin with an arrow. It was kind of ridiculous. It was so ridiculous that halfway through 3rd edition's lifespan, they added in new rules and officially changed it to 3.5. They did a slimming down, they changed some rules, they published some more content, and people were very upset. They did not like, there was a split between people who liked 3.5 and people who liked 3.0. Now 3.0 went on, or rather 3.5 rather, went on to become Pathfinder. Because of the license that D&D had written the books in, this third-party company was able to basically take the 3.5 rules, change the words a bit, and re-release it as a brand new system with its own content. Okay? Oh.
Who are you people?
Thanks for the lurk, Sir_055.
So 4th edition came out, and 4th edition was an attempt to modernize D&D for the new market, which at that point in time was World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft and MMOs had taken the nerd culture by storm, And people were not playing analog TTRPGs near as much. They were all playing World of Warcraft and getting their fantasy fix from this massive online video game. So D&D figured, hey, we'll try to do the same thing. If you read 4th edition, it feels like an MMO. All of your spells and cool abilities are powers that have cooldowns, and you level up at a set rate, and all of your stuff is equally balanced. There's, at a certain level, you're expected to have so many magic items. It's infinitely scalable, and it flopped big time because it was designed to be an online game, but Wizards of the Coast chickened at the last second and never released any online functionality. So 4th edition flopped, but a lot of people didn't know why 4th edition flopped. They just knew that things were better back at 3.0. If you were a fan of 3.5, you could go play Pathfinder. Anything you wanted was already available and they were still printing content. If you liked 4.0, you had bad taste, bud. However, if you liked 3.0, those golden days when things were better before D&D got all messed up, there wasn't anything for you. There was no new content. There was just nothing. And this was a problem.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, literally this. So this was a problem. And Dungeons & Dragons knew that if it wanted to survive, because they made 4th edition and no one fucking bought 4th edition. Well, people did buy 4th edition, but not enough. They had to end it before they really made their money's worth off of it. It could have gone for a lot longer if it had online support, but c'est la vie. So they knew that whatever they made next could not be 4th edition, or even vaguely like 4th edition, and it couldn't flop. It couldn't be going back to 3.0. It couldn't be going back to 3.5. They had to make a new game, and it had to be good. So what they did was they took all of the lore changes to the Forgotten Realms from 4.0, and they basically reset it. There was this whole thing like a spell plague and a giant canyon opening up, a scar across the world. All this lore stuff happened in 4th edition. All of it was retconned. All of it was just whoop, gone. Because no one liked 4th edition. No one played 4th edition. So the world of the Forgotten Realms was reset back to the way it was in 3.5. And likewise, the game decided that it had to be as D&D possible. They needed to bring back all of those nerds who left D&D in 4th edition, all of the nerds who left at 3.5 for Pathfinder. They had to convince all of these people to come back. So Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, to get to the point, is exclusively meant to emulate itself. It is meant to be whatever you remember Dungeons & Dragons being. It's meant to emulate the feeling of playing D&D as opposed to being a good game in its own right. 3.0 and 3.5 were really good combat simulators, like down to the nitty-gritty combat simulators. There has been no game, I mean Pathfinder obviously, but that was basically the same thing. There has been no game that has really gotten as good or as noodly without sacrificing playability as 3rd edition, okay? 4th edition was amazing for making you feel like you're playing a superhero. Even first level characters have amazing superpowers, and there are limitations, but you can do really cool dope ass shit from the moment you start playing. 5th edition is only really good at being D&D. It is the most D&D that D&D has ever D&D'd, and whether or not that's a good thing depends entirely on who you ask. So to loop back around to the racism, they didn't take the time to inspect what to keep and what to throw, because the point of it was to keep everything. They couldn't afford to jettison any content because they needed to convince people to come back to D&D, and they had to do it fast. Very, very quickly. Thank you for the badge. Was that ranty enough for you? Was that enough, or should I keep going? Because I can do this all day. Alright, let's do one of these around the side, and then we'll build up the walls above it. If you wanna, LMAO. Is everyone in chat enjoying this? Watching me rant while I do Minecraft? Well, you must, because you joined my channel, so. You were curious about the tweet. Yeah. You're down for rants. Good, because rants is what you're gonna fucking get. I know you're ready for it, June. You're always down for this shit. Let me think. How do I want to handle this? I think I want to go, like, here. Is that my beautiful wife? Hold on, okay. Hold on, everyone. My beautiful wife is almost here. Beautiful wife is going out with friends for dinner. She gonna get some good food. And I am not jealous, because I made myself some chicken. And I ate it, and it was very good. Thank you for asking. Beautiful wife, beautiful wife. I will need to do one of these for this corner specifically. There we go. Oh? Alright, 1 second. Everyone say hello to my beautiful wife. Say hello, beautiful wife. Oh, sorry. I gotta get around you.
Hello, everybody. I see Jun. I see Mocha. I see Aya!
Aya. We are once again on delay, so just keep talking. Where are you going out to eat?
We're going to this place called the Conch House.
Ooh, I love the Conch House.
I know.
It's a seafood place on the river?
In the Matanzas Inlet.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf is watching my VTuber bounce up and down and being like, what is it? Is it for me? That's your dad. It's like, I don't understand. There you go. There's your button.
Thank you, Stinky. Can you fix the ties?
What do I have to do with the ties?
Make them look nice.
I don't know if I can do that. What are you planning on getting to eat?
I might...
No, get off the keyboard! Get him off the keyboard!
Okay, hold on.
Get him off the keyboard if he presses the wrong one! Oh, thank God.
I've got him.
Oh.
I don't know, I might get shrimp. Might get gator.
Ooh,
Might get shrimp and grits, because they've got really good shrimp and grits.
I could go for some gator with ketchup right about now.
Ugh.
Oof.
How is the new handsome, polite Catman? Well, he hasn't been so polite. I'm really mad at him last night. The cats have kind of settled down, so they will all sleep in the bed together, but Mr. Meatloaf, wants to be where everybody else is, and they don't want to share, so he kept climbing on top of me and purring and cuddling on me, which is great. I love that. I love him loving me. Except it wakes me up, and then he makes biscuits on my face.
Thank you for the bed.
And he pierces my lip, and then he does it on my chest, and he pierces my nip-nop, and it hurts. And now I'm holding him like baby and rocking him.
He's a cute little bugger, and we love him very much. He is still a kitten.
Ow, you're pulling my
I
hair!
did not mean to pull your hair, I'm sorry.
And the baby cry, because now...
He's like, I don't want to be held. I want to go cause problems. Let me refill my water glass real quick. You can talk to them for a second?
Yes, can I take this?
Oh, okay. This is fine. I have the water glass.
Yes, hold on, dang.
Thank you. Alright.
I don't know, I'm not a jewelry person, so... I don't really want a free piercing. I'd rather have a free tattoo. I don't know what to talk about. We didn't have any... I mean, all dogs and cats are cute, but we didn't have any particularly extra cute ones at work today. It's a free stick and poke. Pretty much, but no ink, just blood. I can't remember if I posted it in the Discord or not, the Maine Coon.
I believe you did.
Yeah. And it's, He's only like 9 months old. He's not even done growing. He's huge. What else, Stinky? Anything fun happen?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know. What is this?
What is what?
That.
Oh, that's the program that I use for my little doodad guy, the Vtuber.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, baby in the lap.
Baby boy.
What crimes will he commit?
I shake him.
You shake him. No, don't
shake
shake
the
him.
baby.
Don't shake the baby. Don't do it. He wiggles though, like a wet noodle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Dr. Hill played that TikTok, the song that got super popular on TikTok.
Yeah.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. And I was like, Dr. Hill!
Do you not know what that means? It's about aminos, right?
No.
No.
Dr. Hill is good. She keeps up with the times. She's got 2 teenagers.
Oh, okay.
She gotta keep up with the times.
Gotta.
Alright, I give you the Stinky Man back.
Okay. I love you, darling.
I love you, Sir Stink.
I love you. Take him. Thank you.
Smooch.
Ow!
What just happened? Did he pierce your nip
He pierced my nip knot, and then you yoinked him away, and the nip knot went with it! Ow!
Double pierced nip nops.
Oh, god damn. I love you.
I love you, baby.
Bye. Oh. A matching set. Hi, Susie. Hi, Susie. Which one's the right ear, bud? There we go. Jesus. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So romantic. Thank you, Susie. Alright, and now we're going to seal this up with some stone, I think. Now, how are we gonna get up here? We're gonna have to put a staircase in somewhere, but that's a problem for me in a minute. That is incorrect. I am tired of talking about D&D. Remind me to talk about how D&D markets itself and how it negatively affects the entire industry at some other point. Not today. Not today. I am a tired farmer now. I can only yell about them so much. Alright. I do have torches, which I shall use to light this up so no nasties spawn. Okay. Now over here is going to be the big shop window. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take this whole thing down. Right? Just get rid of it. And then we're going to pull this back to about here. And I should probably make like a little stair. Yeah, let's do this. Grab a stair, put it here. Okay. And then we're gonna put a door here. So that we can access this area. Will that work? No, that won't work. That most definitely will not work. Oh, thank you for the veg! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's maybe more like this. And then we'll just break this. Whoops. Incorrect. There we go. And then we come up here, we can fiddle around with the armor stands. We'll have a big window right here so you can see everything. It'll be great. Make a birch door. Yes. Perfect. I will want to fix this, though. Why is the floor like that? What do you mean? Oh, you like this? I have a texture pack on. It connects things together. There we go. Fixed it. All right. Okay. So, we're going to need... Oh, like half wood, half other stuff? What? Oh, well, so this is the ceiling. So I put wood around the side. Because we can't really see it, we're going to have the upper layer be smaller than the lower layer to give it kind of like a... No, go back. What are you talking about? Oh, like how some of it's moss, some of it's grass? This used to be part of the Dark Forest, but I've demolished it to build things here now. This is from like when we started the server a year ago. So... It's leftovers. The floor is not going to stay that way. Yes. Alright, I need to find some more oak logs. I should have some somewhere. Hello? Oak logs? 4 oak logs. That's not going to be enough. I'm really going to have to go and chop down some trees, aren't I? God damn. Is there any other areas I need to, like, clear out? Not really. I kind of did a decent job clearing out these areas beforehand. Where can I go chop down some oak trees where it won't be too much of an issue? Guess over here. The problem is that logs are technically renewable, but never at a scale big enough for it to really be simple to acquire, you know? Like, if you need the logs, it's not like you can multiply them by 4 to get, like, planks. Each log you harvest is 1 log to build with. So... Alright, 32. Let's go for a whole stack. I probably don't need it, but I might as well. You know, while I'm here. Grab this, grab this, grab this. There we go. You guys want to know something funny? I was talking to Raglan and Mithrune the other day, and we were talking about how like Mithrune watches YouTube videos while they do Minecraft, and Raglan puts on some lo-fi. You wanna know what I listen to when I'm playing Minecraft? This. The farm playlist. I literally put the farm playlist on, and I just get to work. It just gets me in the right mindset to do Minecraft. Thus is my curse. Yeah, I know. I could listen to podcasts, you know? I could, like, watch people do DIY videos. But no, I go to my farm playlist, and I just listen to fucking banjos because I have just gotten myself... And why don't I? Because I want to listen to fucking farm music! Shut up! Of course, when I play Minecraft, it is exclusively this server, so, you know, there's something about it that just kind of fits. Alright. Oh, spitter? heard a spitter. You want to listen to the McElroy's D&D Balance campaign again. That was a good fucking campaign. I do not blame you. Okay. What I can do here is add one of these. I think it's the best one because there was no expectation for what it should be. They just did whatever felt right in the moment, and it definitely showed. It was very good. You cosplayed Sloane for a hot minute a few years back. Amazing. Amazing. I stopped listening to them a while ago, and I feel bad about it, but like, you know, I'm just not into their new stuff, though there have been sparks of brilliance. I really dropped off, and this is going to sound very mean, but it's the truth. I really dropped off once Travis became the DM. I would play in Travis's game for a home campaign, not for a podcast campaign. He did a very good job of trying to create stories that would work with the characters he was given, but as a auditory storytelling medium, I do not think the story he chose was the right choice. There was also, like, the stories he chose. Hey, Mithroom, welcome to the stream. The stories he chose for those characters, Justin played off of amazingly, but I feel like Griffin was consistently fighting against, both in and out of character, and Clint just had no fucking idea what Justin wanted from him. Just absolutely no goddamn idea what he was doing there. And I love that about Clint. Clint's a great guy. But for all of his experience in, like, radio, his experience with, like, collaborative storytelling on that level, he's not as quick on the draw. And that's what made his character of, it was Merle Hightower High Church. Part of that was what made Merle so fucking fun, because he took his natural kind of goofy dadness and cemented it down into his character, and that worked out great. It wasn't just that Clint forgot how spells work, it's that Merle's a bit of a chuckle fuck, and now it's part of the joke. That could not happen with his new rogue character in Travis's campaign, which is really sad. What was really fun, did you listen to the one-shot where Clint ran and all the brothers played superheroes? They were superheroes for a campaign. That was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed listening to Clint just get fucking weird with all the voices and stuff. He played so many different characters with so many character voices, and I'm like, yes! Yes, this is great! I love this! It was so hard to mentally conceptualize the puzzles Clint was trying to tell us. You've only listened to Balance. Again, Mocha, it's the best one. Like, there's moments of brilliance, but you already listened to the best one. So, if there is another D&D show, another D&D podcast that I can honestly suggest to you, Dungeons and Daddies is very, very good. I haven't caught up with their newest campaign, and I haven't finished their first, but it is so good and so funny. The pitch is that they're a bunch, the party is a bunch of, you've heard good things, yes, oh my god, it's so good. It starts off similar to Balance, where it's a jokey ha-ha kind of game, and then the longer they play it, the more serious and deep it gets, until by the end, you're legit crying. It's so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 5 blocks
wow.
in.
I wasn't expecting you. Tony Morgan. I don't suppose you have any spare chicken feed on you? No? More's the pity.
More's the pity. Hi, Tegan. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about D&D stuff. Mocha got me started, so blame them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My favorite part of Dungeons and Daddies is how no one, especially not the DM, knows how 5th edition is actually supposed to work. None of them have any fucking idea. And it makes for some of the best D&D podcasts I've ever heard. No fucking joke. It's just so good. Alright, I'm going for kind of like a slanted look to this. And I don't know if it's gonna pan out, but I have all of these slabs, so I figured I would give it a shot, you know? I may have to reconfigure the actual number of slabs that I use. Let's drop down here. Okay, so that's... It's not bad, but the amount... I need to have another split right here, I think? And I need to nix the staircase entirely. So let's see, hold on. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 blocks if we include the overhang. There's a spitter right here somewhere. I do not want it to be night. So I'm gonna zip to my bed. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just fucking take the bed with me? It doesn't have to be here. We're not working down here. We might as well bring it up to where we're actually working. Yoink. But yes, Dungeons and Daddies, very fucking good. Definitely give it a listen. It is adult humor in places, so like be warned about that. They don't start using trigger warnings until they accidentally, like, trigger someone. And they're very apologetic about it. Like, they're not assholes. But it definitely was something where they should have thought of that before, and they didn't. So, be warned. It is very funny. I will collect all of these slabs momentarily. Alright, grab this, grab this, grab this. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. So here... 1, 2, 3. And then here we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. I didn't do the overhang. So this will actually have 4. So 4, 3, 3, and then 4. This should look better. Alright, let's pop on down and take a look-see. Oh, yes, that's much better. Oh, that's so much better. I really like that, actually. I like the flavor it gives, the character. Now this looks dull by comparison, honestly, but that's okay. I like this. Okay, all right. Where is that spider? Is it in here? Is it in the creeper barrel? No. It must have spawned underground or something. There is a podcast, and I want to get better at listening to it because they are very funny, and they are very sweet, and the story they're telling is going to be great. It is... Oh, isn't there a tunnel under me? That might very well just be it, actually. If there's a tunnel underneath me that I have forgotten. Relentless Attack, which you guys will have known, Nathan stops by and says hello every once in a while, the DM. I have a hard time with games, with D&D podcasts that seriously try to do the whole D&D combat thing. Like, if you like D&D combat, that's fine. I can't stand listening to it. It was not made... The game was not made to be listened to. It was made to be played by people. And unfortunately, with podcasts, when people seriously take the game seriously, it becomes a problem. For me, at least. For me, at least. Just becomes a slog, and I wish it weren't so, but alas. Alas. It's one of the reasons why I particularly enjoy that Dimension 20 bounces across all these different game systems. Their Magic and Mayhem, or Mystery Mayhem, or whatever the fuck it was called, game was fucking phenomenal. And they could have done that in 5e, but I'm so glad they didn't. I'm so... Misfits in Magic, that's what it was. Thank you. They used Kids on Bikes instead, and it was a much better series for it. A much better series for it. But the initial pull for most people is to do it in 5e, because technically, technically, you can run anything in 5e. It's a simple D20 system with modifiers. Doesn't mean the game text actually supports any kind of play that you want to do. It is a combat simulator, first and foremost, but technically, if you just wanted to roll some D20s and call it 5e, you could. Anyway, so it's really neat to know that they are willing to try other systems. You love some Dimension 20. It's very good. Like, the people that they have brought into their games are very good actors. They're very good at improv. They're well, I need these anyway. They just have a remarkable collection of talent that makes their games, no matter what it is they're doing, absolutely phenomenal to experience, right? Like, I didn't fully understand the rules of Kids on Bikes, and I didn't need to. Opinion on Critical Role. All right. The problem with Critical Role, for me personally, is that they have tied so much of their brand identity to Wizards of the Coast that I have a hard time with the content because of how close it is to a company that I despise, right? So right off the bat, I am biased. I think that Matt Mercer is a fantastic DM. I think that every person who plays in Critical Role are amazing actors and actresses. When they are funny, they are fucking hilarious. However, unlike, say, when Dimension 20 plays 5e, like with their Candyland series, right? The focus is on the setting and the characters, and the fact that they're playing 5e is only ever incidental. Oh, Matt Mercer is a fucking wonderful man. I think he's amazing. I would love to, like, say hello to him at some point. He's an amazing DM. The thing is, what Matt plays is more D&D than anything else. It's more D&D than anything else, and I have issues with D&D. He does D&D very well, and he should receive acclaim for that. But I have problems with D&D. Therefore, it kind of sours my experience with Matt Mercer. I have similar issues with Matt Colville. I fucking live by Matt Colville's video series. His game design topics, oh, I listen. He has literally changed the course of D&D too, without really meaning to. And that's another this is the wrong song for this. Oh, it's changing anyway. That's another thing that I didn't really want to like say during my initial rant, but since you brought him up, I probably will. You think that was 2011-ish, right after he was in that Thundercats? Was he in the Thundercats reboot? Who did he play in that? The Thundercats reboot deserves so much more than it fucking got. Cartoon Network really screwed that over. Oh my god. It had the makings of greatness, and then they just fucking neutered it at the last second. I was so upset, and I'm not even a big Thundercats fan. Oh, did he play Lion-O? I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. No floor yet, Gata? We're working on it. We're working on it. I mean, we're not working on it, but we'll get there. I also gotta get rid of all these fucking leaves. I just want to finish the roof first. Thank you very much. Okay. So what Matt Mercer runs is the idealized version of Dungeons and Dragons. He has experience playing D&D all the way back to Advanced 2nd Edition. He is very knowledgeable. He is very practiced. And between his knowledge of D&D as D&D and also his experience as an actor, the D&D that he runs is probably the best D&D that D&D can be. I've been saying D&D a lot, and there's a reason for that. It was Tigra? Oh, so he played the brother, the half-brother, instead of the main character. Okay. You might have made a furnace monster. How do you maybe make a furnace monster? Dare I ask? I think what I'm gonna have to do...
Is Meatloaf with you?
He's not with me. No, he is. Yeah, he's curled up down here. Why?
Meatloaf, come here.
He's, behind the cat tower. Where are you going? Oh, you want to show him to your friends, huh? Of course. Alright. What am I doing? I need to figure out a way to get up here. Yeah. So I have to do like this. Beautiful wife. Oof, it is dark in here. I need to fix that immediately before things start spawning. Ba-doop. Hey, Jessica. Tegan says hello. They're threatening me. She says, hello, Tegan. I love you. Alright, let's do one of these. And then we'll do another one over here. Oh, this is the back. This is the back. This isn't even the right side. Because I got turned around. I'm an idiot. I am a simple mod. I hear beautiful wife. I say hello. Honestly fair. Honestly fair. This is the big window. Yes. Let's do like this. Ooh, that's right. I forgot we did this. So, other way around, then? Let's just do like this and this. This and this. Alright, so here's a window. And then over here, we'll have a slightly larger and somewhat rounder window. There we go. It's a little quirky, a little funky. I like it. Gives it some character. Going back to 4th edition, where I mentioned that the game was designed around having an online support to allow you to basically play an analog version of an MMO online with your friends, and then they pulled that back, right? 5th edition was not made to be played online with friends. It just wasn't. It was designed to be the traditional D&D analog experience at a table with your friends. This is a problem mostly because Matt Mercer happened. And Matt Mercer introduced D&D to a whole new generation of fans, and through a medium that no one had really seen before, Twitch streaming. Well, they'd seen Twitch streaming, but they hadn't seen TTRPGs in Twitch streaming. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, this game that wasn't designed to be a spectator sport very quickly became a spectator sport. And I think the hobby is better off for it. I'm glad it happened. But the problem is that because people do not have the experience with TTRPGs outside of what they are shown, when people want to recreate the experiences they saw Matt and friends have on Critical Role, they immediately go towards the game they are playing, 5e. This wouldn't be a problem if 5e was even remotely actually what Matt promises it is. Right? So, Dungeons & Dragons, the game that Matt Mercer actually runs, and the game that D&D 5e are two very different games. Most of the cool stuff that people like from watching Matt run the game is just tips and tricks he's picked up over decades of playing, and they are not part of the core rules of 5th edition. They're not part of that core experience. This is a problem because people expect he has a lot of homebrew. Oh, he has so much homebrew. He's so good at it, though, right? So people go into playing D&D expecting the Matt Mercer effect is a phrase that's been bandied around on Reddit for a long time, where people expect to go play D&D and have a Critical Role experience, but then their actual DMs are not experienced enough to be Matt Mercer, and they either demand it of their DMs, or they decide D&D is not for them, and they quit because they didn't have the experience they expected. You guys good out there? Yeah. You guys got real quiet for a second. I appreciate it. Hi, Alex. Hello, Meatloaf.
Yeah, who wants to know what you're doing?
He is not allowed in here while I stream because he sees a little guy bebopping on the screen. He tries to play with it, yes, and then he steps all over the keyboard. He wants to play Minecraft.
Make him a character.
Do you want him to? We want to build in Minecraft, Meatloaf.
Exactly.
What do you want? He's staring at the torches flickering on screen like
He loves it.
He loves it. He absolutely adores it. This is a problem. We'll have to get him his own little kitty PC. It's true. It's true. All right. Is Ray out there?
Yes.
Hi, Ray.
Sitting with the other boy.
Hello.
The extra bean boy.
Okay. Hi. I'm sorry I can't talk much, but I am streaming, so everyone say goodbye to Alex and Ray. Your cats like watching you play Doom, so yeah, they just like things bashing around on screen. It's fun. They, like Doom Guy, want to rip and tear until it's done. I completely understand. So yeah. Oh, tell a dad joke. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up my dad book. Hold on, I got it right here. Let me just see here. Let's see, what was the command? Is it dad joke? Full one word? Let's see here. Dad, I love you. Have a good time.
Be good.
I will. Does the bot not work anymore? The bot doesn't work anymore. Do I have my physical book nearby? I don't. I'm just gonna have to Google one. Boo! Preemptively. Alright, 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 alright. Ahem. 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 Why should you take an extra pair of socks when you go golfing? In case you get a hole in one. Get it? Golf? A hole in one? Eh? Eh? Oh, man. There it is. There it is, everyone. I just wanted to type it out. That's bad. That's bad. It's very bad. It's very bad, and I am not ashamed in the slightest. I was rushing to my phone to type that out. LOL. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. But yes, after Critical Role got popular, it was very popular on Reddit to cry and complain.
I used to work at a stationery store, but I didn't feel like I was going anywhere. So, I got a job at a travel agency. Now, I know I'll be going places.
That's very good, Henbert. That is unironically very good. Oh, Meatloaf, did your friends leave, so now you gotta come bother your dad? Meatloaf. Meatloaf, hold on. Let me take a picture and put in the Discord. Okay, Meatloaf. I need you to not be in here. Thank you, kitty. Bye.
Meatloaf. Go away. It's my turn with Papa.
Yes, yes, it is your turn, Henbert. Let me upload this in general. There we go. There we go. Okay. Grab this trapdoor. I'm also going to want to make...
If you join our community Discord, everybody will yell yee-haw and jangle cowbells at you. I'm told this is meant to be a perk, but honestly, it sounds horrific. Subs have an exclusive channel to see works in progress before anyone else.
Thank you, Henbert. I appreciate that. Put that there. Alright, and now we have access to the upper room. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, now we gotta do the fucking floor in here. How are we gonna do the fucking floor in here? Well, let's get a peek see outside at how it looks. Let's see. If we walk from this away, I like how you can see the awnings for both these stores very quickly. It boxes it in while still allowing you to see the water feature in the distance. I think once we get a building here and maybe a building here to make it even more boxed in, it'll feel like you're stepping out of the open barn area and into a smaller enclosed space. Oh! Oh, someone's here. Mithrin? Myth? Is their mic not on? Hello? Where are they going? What are they doing? What is happening? Hello, Mithrin? Where are you? Where are you? Come back! Mithrin! They can't hear me. Oh no, they have AirPods in. Mapping! Oh, you're working on oh, okay. I'll leave you be then. Alright. Bye, Mithrin. Places to be, apparently, yeah. People to see. I mean, I'm the only one on the server, so... They can't be seeing too many people. Wait a minute. Are there really pillagers right over there? Oh my god. I don't want to deal with that. That's what you think. Well, apparently there's an entire band of pillagers nearby, so yeah. Alright, let's get to a bed real quick. Oh, bed's over here. Doi. But yeah, so once we have the horts built here, and then over here, what are we building here? putting a stall here. I think what I want to do is build like a grand palisade, a big, what's the word for it? The towers with the gate to separate this as being the entrance leading into Raglan's Castle proper, and then convert all this into like a proper castle pathway across the river to sort of denote where the town ends and Raglan's Castle begins. So when we enter from the farm, the first thing we'll see is these buildings boxing us in, these trees boxing us in, and then we'll have... the towers there, giving us sort of a focal point, endpoint. But then we come over here, and as we pass by, up to the water feature, we see there's another path, and it opens up, and we can see all these buildings back here, as well as Town Hall up on the horizon. So visually speaking, we'll be led through the town area to see everything. We still have no fucking idea what's going to be over here, unfortunately. Where pillagers? Let's see here. Tab. They should be right over here. You found them? Oh, good. Are they in the trees? Oh, there they are. Oh no! Not the doggy! Get him, boys! That was actually very simple. Do we have more? Yep, there's more. There's one behind you. Well, not anymore, at least. Do we have others? There's one more guy over here somewhere. Probably also in the trees. Oh, nope, he's in this. They're in this hole. Behind you, Mithrin. Behind you? There's one more. There we go. Gang violence. Dog gang violence. Dog gang violence. Good job. Just make sure that you drink some milk. I have cows in my barn before any more show up. All right, and we're back out here. Fantastic. All right. Another banner for the collection. Fuck yeah. I think that's all I want to do working on this build for today. That's all for today. I will come back and actually decorate the inside another time. For now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings completed out of all the buildings that we intend to have. It's not nearly as many as I expected there to be. Once again, I am removing Meatloaf from my enclosure. Get! He's very cute, and he just wants to spend time with me. But, I'm a busy boy, and I will cuddle him after stream. Meatloaf is a good, and I love him very much. However, let's use some of these nether racks to actually put... Let's see here. He does need to learn how to sit on a lap during stream. That would be preferable to his current tactic of just getting in my way. Meatloaf, please. Get! Tosses Meatloaf out the window. Yahoo! No, I don't toss Meatloaf out the window. I toss him out of my enclosure, but that's a little different. Meatloaf, 10 out of 10. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I love him. What did you knock over now? I just finished calling you a good boy. Ow. Ow. Ow! What? Okay, no. Come here. Those are my earbuds you ripped out of my ear. Okay, we're going to your room now. We're gonna go put Meatloaf in his kitty room. I'll be right back. Stop fighting me. Come on. Let's go. Alright. He has water in a litter box in the bedroom, so he'll be fine until we finish stream. Alright, which earbud is the right one? This one. Alright. Fantastic. Back to work. Revenge of the loaf! No, he doesn't want revenge. He just wants love and attention, like any other kitty. He's a good boy. Very cuddly, too. Very fuzzy-wuzzy.
Gadders in an enclosure for their own safety. Please do not tap on the glass.
Honestly. Although unfortunately, it doesn't. The enclosure doesn't quite keep all of the noise out that I would like it to. Last night, a lot of the talking between my roommates and Jessica was bleeding through the mic, and I had to be like, guys, please, guys, I need you to not. Please, I beg of you. Henbert broke? How'd he break? Did you not hear him? I heard him. Oh, there's a delay. Oh, yeah, no, there's a big-ass delay, Tegan. There's a big-ass fucking delay, and I don't know why. I seem to have sacrificed stable connection for a massive delay. So... from my end, he said it the moment you typed it. So... Alright, so let me take a look-see. What, again, were we using for the ground? This is... polished blackstone slab. Okay. And then this is... deep slate tiles. Okay. So we need polished blackstone slab and deep slate tiles. Were the deep slate tile slabs no good? Cobbled deep slate stairs, deep slate, blackstone, polished, chiseled polished. Oh, thank you for the hydration. Thank you. Where the fuck did the stone cutter go? Did Raglan take the stone cutter with him? He has told me I'm not allowed to go into his base, which sucks because I want that stone cutter, and he has it, and I don't have it. What an asshole. How do I make?
Words, but please behave.
That's not... okay. That's not quite how that's supposed to work, Mocha, but sure. Let's go with stone. How do I make a stone cutter? Here we are. We need regular stone and an iron ingot. I can do that. It's 1, 2, 3 pieces of regular stone. Let's dump some stuff off. There is mine if my door is open. Great reminder, Henbert. GG. Top of the fucking line. So proud of you, little dude. Okay. So I need some blackstone. Oh, deep slate tile slabs and polished blackstone slabs. Actually, I have a bunch right here, so... for a minute, I'm good. Okay, and then this is going to be 5 across, so here is where it starts. I do not have a shovel, because I am a fool. Alright, let's go down the middle section and see where it actually ends up hitting. I don't think we have anything... too terribly. There is a hole. All right, that will have to be patched. It's right around here. Once again, found that. And then here is where it divulges into the bridge, but this bridge is only too wide. Why slabs? It makes the resources last longer. Also, I do believe that mobs cannot spawn on top of slabs. So I believe there's a modicum of safety involved. So let's say we go up to here, and then we shorten the width of the road. 1, 2, 3. And then we just kind of divert it like so. 2, 3. I'm gonna get my ass ate if I am out here when the zombies show up. It has to be a lower half slab, you think? Shh. Let me live in my delusion. Let me live in my delusion. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be great. Shh. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't see. I know what I'm doing. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Anyway. Alright, that was the last of the deep slate. It's your funeral, not mine. See? Cross gets it. If I'm gonna be an idiot on my own time, that's my God-given right as an American. As a Raglandian? As a... What actually do we call people who live in Raglan's principality? This is a city square thing, so they'll get lights eventually, or something. Exactly. Exactly. We will have better lighting before this is, like, properly open to the public. So don't worry about it. I am going to go and get a shovel. I know I have at least one up in my storage, so I shall use that time to acquire an iron ingot for the stone cutter, so we can get a whole bunch of doodads all in one go. He calls you peasants. That's not very specific, though. He calls us peasants, but there's gotta be a term that, like, other governments use to refer to us as citizens of Ragland. Here we go. Diamond shovel. There should be iron ingot. Fantastic. Ahem. Geronimo! Sploosh. Alrighty then. Use this to clear out a bunch of space. Chat is very delayed. Well, here's the thing. Chat is delayed from your perspective. I receive your messages the moment you send them. You just don't see them on your end until the stream has already, like, relayed that. If that makes any sense? So, like, chat isn't as late as you think it is. Raglan's gonna turn up with the big bad evil guy in the Mercury storyline. Oh, don't even kid about that. He absolutely would be willing to become, like, the big evil dictator. No. Not my poor baby Raggles. He's gonna stay a good boy and not do any evil things outside of the human rights crimes he has already committed. And we knew about those. We knew about those when we added them in, so... Alright. Stone. Stone cutter. Bop. You got some polished blackstone slab. Deep slate tile stairs. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. I want... deep slate tile slab. As many of those as I can get. And this is blackstone. Was it polished blackstone slabs that I wanted? Yes. There we go. Thank you so much for tidying up. Alright, polished blackstone slab. Yes, that is correct. And then I need deep slate tile slabs to fill in this. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm gonna pull this over by one. Here. And then pull it back. Here. Oh, that's incorrect. Immediately I'm wrong. Alright, have a good evening, Mithroon. Thank you for stopping by. I'll talk to you later. Alright, so here... Yes, that is correct. Alright, bye, Mocha. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Here we are. Okay. I'm actually, unironically, really excited for once this place is properly available to, like, the testificate public. I am excited to get some foot traffic through the area and into the farm. It should be very, very good. Boop, 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 boop. I am not experiencing any issues on my end, so it's gotta be Twitch. As much as that doesn't help anyone. But it's gotta be Twitch who's having the issue, because my internet connection is stable. So maybe Twitch is shitting itself. That hasn't known to happen. I wish I had better internet. You know? I really wish I did. But alas. Alright, let's finish this area up. I'm probably gonna have to ask Raglan to redo his own bridge to be a bit wider and a bit more grand, especially if this is going to be the entrance to his castle. You know? There we are. Alright, so at this point, it goes into an angle, and then into this bridge, which needs to be grander, and this tunnel needs to be grander. And honestly, it pops out here with this farm. I don't know what Raggles intends for that, but I feel like it ought to be moved. I feel like this whole thing ought to be moved to be more of a grand entrance into his realm proper. That's how I feel about it, at least. Oh, his beacon is in effect, so I do have temporary speed boost. Woo! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Ba-ba-ba. Time to just harass your ISP until they fix it. I wish that would work. But alas. Oh, this is actually really quite nice coming through here. I quite like this. And then we walk through here, and voila! We are in the town square. And if we head this way, then voila! We are in the farm. Well, now this begs the question. I should have something big and grand to introduce people to the farm, and I feel like it's got to be in that space there. What could we build in the middle of this field that would be large enough to attract attention from people without completely ruining our ability to grow crops here? What could we build here? Maybe a giant tree? Maybe a giant carrot? It would have to be a pretty big carrot, and we don't have a lot of space up here. Perhaps we'll put a lighthouse here? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. If you have any suggestions for what sort of big-ass build we can put in that space so that people who walk into the farm see it. Because, like, once you're in the farm, you see the beanstalk. But it's not really apparent when you first walk into the property. You know what I mean? What could we put in that space? A massive floof. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's quite... But the floof is a sheep. Possibly. A giant effigy of a sheep. That definitely has no demonic undertones and will not be a problem for anyone in the near future. I mean, what? Alright, thank you for the lurk, June.
Thanks for the lurk, June_mon.
June_mon. Amazing. I know it's a little early, but I honestly feel like I am Minecrafted out for the night. I had a long day at work today, and I am tired, and oop, that is a skeleton. That is a skeleton. So I think we're probably gonna end the stream here. It's a bit early, I know. Please let day come before that guy gets me. Come on. There we go. There, well, he still shot me in the end, so... That's right. Come on, buddy. Get it out. Oh, the girls are fighting. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, a windmill. Oh, that would be good. A big old windmill. We do love a big windmill. Yeah, a big windmill right here with... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it right now. Like, it popped up as I was saying, yeah. So I think that we're gonna end stream. Oh, I have... Oh, no. That's no good. That's no good. Alrighty then. I am going to see who we can raid, who's streaming at this time of day, and drop you off with them. Alright? So let's go take care of that. Oh, everything is going off at once, because of course it is. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate you coming to my very scuffed stream. I'm sorry that the lag is so bad. I will make sure that like a full minute passes between when I say we're gonna raid and when we actually raid somebody. So let's see here. Open up Twitch. Close Minecraft. Who is streaming? Is Mischief of Mice doing Minecraft right now? No, they're playing Necess. Let's see here. Davy Chappie's playing Fallout. Skylar Reach is playing Inscription. Ooh, Pixel Baka is playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I do love me some Kirby. I do absolutely love me some Kirby. Let's go bother Pixel Baka. And, watch them play some Kirby, because I love me some Kirby, especially after Klonoa last night. So let's raid, or is it slash raid? Raid Pixel Baka. Alrighty then, let's go bother Pixel Baka. Give them a big yeehaw for me. You said it was 1 minute and 2 seconds? So I'm just going to sit here and wait. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, the target channel has disabled raids. Oh, that's no good. I wanted to raid them and see... Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna go there. Unless, is there anyone else streaming? I'm actually a little upset about that. I was excited. Oh well, let's go raid Crazy Bones. Why not? They're going. They're streaming. So raid Super Crazy Bones. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye, everybody.